Radical peace and blessings, everybody. This is Rashad Pharaoh at Universal Unity, aka Love I Am. Happy solstice. I just want to start off this video with raising the vibration and frequency of this space and the space that we are creating together for this transmission. So I have a little bit of sage right here that I'm going to ignite. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is having a wonderful fall so far as we transition into a new cycle of the collective of our individual lives. I just set my intention to raise the vibration and frequency of the space. I set my intention to release any and all lower vibrational thought forms, energies, emotions, entities, any density, disharmony in this space that would seek to hinder, destruct, or delay my evolutionary process, our evolutionary process, our unity and communion with the divine, our unity and communion with our higher selves, our true selves, and our soul. Anything that would seek to feed from our light energy, anything that would seek to feed from our life force, anything that would seek to interfere with our growth. At this time, I set my intention to invite and invoke all of our angels, our guides, our teams, light workers, light beings, any and all beings here for our highest good and the highest good of all. The love and light of the infinite one creator. We allow this space to be received by thee. At this time during the solstice, the earth's energy body has opened up so that it may allow divine energy and cosmic energies to be received, to flow in. And as this energy flows in and fills up the earth, it is also sending a wave of this same divine and cosmic energy through the collective and through each and every individual. And as this solstice comes and the new year approaches and we move into 2025, we will be entering a 9-year. 9 symbolizes completion and the beginning and birth of new cycles. We are moving into a new time now where you will begin to be able to receive and hold more light. When you make yourself available to receiving this light. You see, these cosmic and divine rays are flowing into earth, into every individual, no matter what. So this energy will be held in your field. It'll be held in your field until you allow yourself and make yourself available to fully receive it. How do we make ourselves available to receive it? Is we develop our practice of presence and being. We allow ourselves to be still. We allow ourselves to be silent. We begin to ask ourselves, what is it that our soul wants us to move through at this time? What is it my soul wants me to learn? What traumas, what karma do I need to address, to heal, to reconcile with, so that I may lift these traumas, so that I may lift these circumstances, so that I may lift these hardships that are in our awareness and known in our lives now, can be lifted into the upper room, can be lifted into the higher realms of God. When you allow yourself to become present and you allow yourself to become aware of what these things are, and you lift your vibration and frequency into the realm of ever expanding good, and you lift your vibration and frequency into the realm of infinite possibility, into the love and consciousness of the creator, these problems, they're not solved, they are dissolved. And they are dissolved because in this higher awareness, the opportunities to heal these things will arise. You'll begin to see new ways of looking at things. The universe will begin to work with helping you figure these things out. If there's something that is within you that is urging you to reconcile with a particular person, the universe will make it so that you cross paths. The universe is going to start to give you opportunities to show that you are really about what you claim, what you believe in. The universe is beginning to want you to step forward. It is your time to step forward. At these times, your ability to see what you want to see beyond your normal scope of view is going to begin to expand. You will begin to see the future that you want and the person you want to become more clearly. And you'll begin to see the steps and ways in which you can move towards that goal. But it all begins with first allowing ourselves to receive these energies, these downloads, and these insights. We go within because we are all an aspect of the Creator. The Creator created us as an individualized expression of itself with free will. So that divine spark, that divine essence is already within you. Yes, through our traumas, through our programming, we developed this ego. We developed a personality, a mask. And ultimately it was to keep us safe and to have a way of moving in this world. But that same ego is the source of why most feel stuck, why most are holding on to their trauma. So as you develop a practice of presence and being, and you have a strong intention to connect with the Creator of all things and to connect with who you really are, these things that you're not, these things that became core memories and started to shape the person you are today will come to light. And then you go and you visualize and you project yourself to be the help, the thing that you needed in that moment. You tap into your inner child and you say, it's okay. You are safe now. I love you. Come out and play. You keep connecting to that inner child. You begin to feel what the inner child is calling you to do, and you act on these things. And the more you do that, the more you begin to find inner joy. The more you start to have experiences where you realize that your true being, the truth of who you are, is love, is joy, is peace. You start to have experiences in life where you're tapped into that inner child and you realize you're not doing anything to please anyone else. You're not being anything to suffice someone else's view of who you are. You are walking, moving, and expressing as the truth of your being. And you realize that the truth of your being is harmony, is oneness, is love. And these outer things, these outer conditions and judgments that you hold to yourself begin to fall away because you begin to realize that the love you have for yourself is greater than anything else. Because the love you have for yourself is the love that the divine has for you. Because you are the divine. And you begin to realize this more and more in your practice of presence and being. And you begin to realize this more and more as you walk through the world. And you walk and emanate in this knowing. People that have eyes to see begin to see that the light around you is bright. But it's not you. It's the presence of God within you, making itself known through and as your expression. You're not attached to this character. You're not attached to the person who you thought you were. You're not attached to how others view you. And since you are not attached to these things, it does not affect your inner state of being. There's an African proverb that says, when you defeat or reconcile the enemy within, the enemy without can't get to you. And that's a huge thing, because in reality, the enemy isn't real. There is no enemy. There is only adversaries and circumstances for growth and to a greater realization of yourself and who you are. It's easy. It's easy to be happy. It's easy to be full of joy and kind when everything is going well. But what really defines who you are, what really defines your growth in your own spiritual practice, is who you are and how you react when things are going rough, bad. And at this time, we are being guided. We are being helped. We are being expressed through. The divine is trying to express through and as us. And it has given us healings. God's helpers, angels and beings, believe it or not, are helping to heal those that are willing, that are allowing, that have decided that they want to be a beneficial presence on this planet and to aid and help in the moving forward and evolution of humanity and yourself. Great healings are happening, but you don't need any being to help heal you. You can heal yourself. You can go deep within your own mind and conscious to where you become aware of your subconscious. You begin to cut these programs and limiting beliefs. You begin to release these beliefs that you have an illness. You shut them off and turn them off, and you begin to bring love and light of God, of healing, of your own soul, and higher aspects of your own self. And you bring that love and wisdom and knowing down into your own body, and you see it and you feel it heal, surrounding, rejuvenating, returning every cell to perfect health and eternal youth. And you do it over and over until you begin to actually realize that you feel better. Whether that be in your body, in your mind. Whether you feel you need to heal your etheric bodies or energy bodies. Whether you need to heal fractalized aspects of your soul. Fragmented pieces of us that disassociated when times got rough, even when we didn't realize it. And as you go within and you begin to realize these things that need healing within you, and you heal them and you be that supportive force and love that you needed in that moment, because the love that you have for yourself, the love that you have for yourself is so strong. It's greater than anything you can imagine. The love that is capable within you, that when you begin to access that love and you really begin to access your heart, and your heart chakra expands and opens, it's more than just a feeling. It's a physical emanation and through your entire body, something that you can feel in the field all around you. And that love becomes so deep within you because you know that you are divine. You know that you're an emanation of God. You know that you are a light being, a soul that is so much more than this physical space, that is so much more than this physical body. Now, the body is important, yes. And the personality as Rashad is important, yes, because we are individualized and we came here to express our talents, gifts, and abilities as this person. But it's important to know that that is not you. You are not the person. But when God begins to move through you, when God comes to express its love and divinity and joy and peace and harmony and light through and as your expression, then that is when it is okay to be who you are as the personality. But don't identify with the personality. Use the personality, use the body that and the gifts and talents that you chose to bring through this body and through this expression. Use it as you for this lifetime to spread the Creator's love and creation. That is our ultimate purpose here, is to express in our highest way, to experience in our highest way as the Creator come as you, not to try and be anyone else, but you're able to first do that best when you go within. You have the courage to step forward, and you have the courage to face the things hidden within you that are stuck. You may not even be aware of certain circumstances, but it is affecting us every day. And it is stuck in our bodies, it is stuck in our cells, and it is stuck in people's energy bodies. But even if you don't know the direct circumstance, the reuniting, the recommunion, the revealing of the innocence, the inner child that you really are, which is divine, the more that is revealed, the more you act from that space, but still have discernment, the more these outer things will fall away, and the more that the divine presence within you will begin to shine. And these times right now, the solstice is a portal, is an opening for us to receive this light, these rays, and to use them to move out old energies, old stuck energy, so that we can better ground the frequency of unconditional love and union and harmony on the planet. And as you grow, as you heal, you are helping every single person in the world to heal from struggling with those exact circumstances. For we are all one. We are all connected. The same light that lights up every being is the same light that emanates from God, the source of all creation. So as you heal from your trauma, as you heal from your own attachments and addictions, you are helping the world heal. And as you help the world heal and you shed these densities and you allow yourself to be an emanation of light, where you're not absorbing light anymore, you're not absorbing people's energies and lights anymore, you're now emanating the light. You're now being the light. You're not taking anymore, you're giving. And it becomes a beautiful thing. And the more we shed these things, and the more we allow ourselves to become more of a beacon of light and to bring in these divine energies, the more the things we want out of this life will begin to manifest. So moving into 2025, a year of completion, it's going to seem to some that it's rough. The year of completion means the ending of old cycles, the old way of being. Things that hinder you, block, or delay you are going to become up to the surface, so that you can face them with love and determination, so that you can ultimately grow and birth a new expression and way of being, so that you can birth a higher aspect of you and living. 2025 is all about the beginning of a new the ending of an old and the beginning of a new world. And individually as well. At this time, the veil is extra thin to the spiritual realms. So you're more able to bring in new ideas and connect with your support. Make sure during this time you have and set your intention of what you want, of who you want to be. And instead of faking it to make it, be it until you become it. If you want to be a divine conduit, if you want to be a conduit and a vessel of God's will and unconditional love and light, begin to be that. Begin to express as that. Begin to express as love. Be love. You want to live your life in joy and peace and harmony despite what your conditions is in life? Be the joy that you want to see. See through the eyes of love. See through the eyes of prosperity. See through the eyes of everything happening for your highest good. It's a beautiful time we're in. And I know that these things are so. I know that it's true. I know that we are evolving. I know that our gifts, talents, and abilities are awakening because I experience it in my own life. I experience these things firsthand. I've experienced many hard things, traumas, and rough circumstances in my life. And I know how difficult it is to face these things, to send them love. I know how hard it is to not judge our own selves for things that we've done or been through or ways that we reacted or expressed in circumstances and conditions. I understand. I know how it is to hold shame. But I'm telling you that though it's scary, when you begin to face these things within you, send them love, invite the presence of God to come down and permeate and guide you, the feeling of healing these things, reconciling these things within you and realizing that these were all things to serve you so that you may become a higher expression of yourself later, the way more better you're going to feel. When we begin to quit judging ourselves and having love for ourselves, we'll walk in this world in a way higher state. You'll be able to come into conditions and circumstances of your life from a viewpoint of love. How is this meant to help me grow and learn? I love you guys. I love you all so much. I feel blessed to be able to come on here and to give this message from the conscious and awareness of love. Radical peace and blessings. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.